SRKCycles.com. We have a 2007 Suzuki GSXR 600. It's got the Two Brothers pipe down there. It's got this crash bar. I don't know why you need a crash bar, but whatever. It's blue. Pull the mirrors out. GSXR carbon fiber windscreen. Tried the walk around video. This is a test drive video. Let's see what it runs like. 22,254 miles. I really like how Suzuki, they were one of the earlier companies to do a gear indicator on their bikes. It's great. I love it. I use it all the time. A beautiful day to be riding a sport bike. You'll get no traction. Ha! Ha! Love it. Love it. I'm not sure why, but sometimes these gear indicators, they don't actually work right. And it could be because the gearing has changed, but this one's kind of jumping all over the place. The sensor might need cleaned. Ooh, RT8, SRT8. Nothing more fun than getting these things a little bit sideways. Guys, I like these bikes. They're fun, and you know, this is the beginning of the modern sport bike era, in my opinion. You ride a bike like this and compare this to a 2015, 2017 GSXR 600, you barely tell the difference. Slippery clutch, it's still light, it's still basically the same amount of power, it's got a steering dampener. You know, they've made changes to it, don't get me wrong, but you could have a 2017 and still get smoked on the track with a guy who's riding this bike. This is actually the same bike that I ride on the track, not this bike, but I ride a 2007 GSXR 600 on the track. The 06 and the 07 was the exact same bike. 05 was different, and 08 was a new body style also. Now when you're riding in the rain, the turns is where you really got to be cautious about. And braking. And accelerating. And just riding. You kind of want to do everything a little bit slower. The bike's got plenty of power. It's running like a beast. It's running exactly the way it should. There's no way I'm gonna get these tires warm enough to get them to pull a wheelie. Actually, the gear indicator's working fine now. It just must have been a little bit cold. It is cold outside. It's not even 40 degrees outside. The bike definitely pulls good. The brake feels nice and tight. It's not all loose and stuff like that. The clutch is not slipping. It's a good bike. 22,000 miles is nothing. I'm not proud of this, But a couple years ago, I raced a kid who had the same bike. I was riding my bike, which is the same bike. Mine had 10,000 miles. His had 47,000 miles. And this guy pulled on me. That's when I realized, I'm like, wow, these things can do the distance. The kid also weighed 100 pounds, which I think is why he pulled on me, because his bike was modified very similar to mine. McFarland. Guys, these are fun bikes, and for the price I'm selling this thing at, you're getting a lot of bike for less than 5,000 bucks that you can go and smoke your buddies if you know what you're doing. Don't do drugs. Alright guys, that wraps up the test drive video for the 2007, I think. It's not a, maybe it's a 6 or 7. GSXR 600. I'm gonna do a little burnout again. Nah, a little too much traction. Yeah, the gear indicator's working perfect right now. It must have been because it was cold. Alright guys, we'll see you later. Subscribe.